to Holker Street on this Saturday afternoon, the final game of the Vanarama National League season, and no doubt a nail-biting finale up and down the country with all to play for in the battle for the playoffs. But we're of course concentrating on that battle at the bottom of the table, where the Bluebirds come into this game today against already relegated Chester, knowing that victory will guarantee their place in the National League. Anything but victory, however, will leave them looking over the shoulder at the events at Kingfield, where Woking take on playoff chasing Dover.
You'll put this side under pressure. They've let more goals than anybody this season. You've got to do it.
Jones into the box it goes. Musa Diarra going for it. Gets his head onto the ball, cleared away well. Picked up again on the halfway line by Callum McDonald. Donald brings it under control, launches a long ball forward, headed on there by Asa Hall. Oh, and it's headed just over the bar there by one of the Chester players, and it's out for another corner. Take this corner. Callum McDonald is screaming for it to be played short. This time it is played short. McDonald now back to Walters. Walters tries to get it over, blocked, gets it back though. Shooting opportunity for Walters, just wide of goal, and a goal kick to Chester. Grant Holt battling away again on that byline, swings the ball across, headed away. Dan Jones can't quite get to it. In the end, he goes in with a great tackle. Dan Jones, edge of the box, has a shot, a goal. Dan Jones, brilliant save there by Firth. Low to the bottom corner, turns it round the post, corner to Barrow. McDonald gets the ball back for Barrow, flicked on towards Lewis Walters. Andy Halls gets a touch onto it. Thompson now loses out to Walters, and Barrow have possession back on the edge of the Chester area. Lewis Walters into the box it goes. Grant Holt gets up with the header, taken brilliantly. At the other end, the ball goes straight through from the kick from Firth, and Archer has tucked it into the bottom corner of the goal, and from nowhere it's Chester who have taken the lead in this game. Barrow caught out, and with 20 minutes on the clock here at Holker Street, it's Barrow 0, Chester 1. Barrow supporters trying to encourage, trying to lift their team here. Jones into the box it goes from the throw, flick on there by Jordan White, comes right to the back post, nobody there to gamble on it. In the end it's out of play for a corner to Barrow. There will be a chance for Barrow to get this ball forward. Asa Hall lifts it towards the edge of the area. Diarra glancing a header on, doesn't bounce for Grant Holt. Jordan White gets it, Jordan White! And what a fantastic strike from Jordan White into the bottom corner of the goal. He hits it from about 20 yards from goal, curls it into the bottom corner, and 9 minutes into the second half, it is Barrow 1, Chester 1.
Give White credit, he's definitely come out a different man to start the second half of this game. He's been involved, and I did say it before, I was pleased to see him going and heading the ball, but was just hitting the bottom of the net at the back as it landed. Fantastic strike, gives us a little bit more hope. You're talking it, just 6 yards outside the box, the wall's back far enough.
It is Callum McDonald who bends it over the wall, but just wide of goal. For a second it looked like it had nestled into the bottom corner, but it just hit the wall behind the goal. Now they're starting to back off.
They are, yeah. You know, they've definitely now got a great foothold in the game, Barrow. The goal from White was much needed. It's a great strike. But
Lewis Walters bends on a goal, and the keeper gets his hand to it. Firth, it was dipping towards the top corner. A fantastic save. Halls into Thompson now. Long ball into the penalty area it goes. Callum McDonald almost caught out. Barrow need to be brave here. Comes to Crawford, who gets a shot away. And oh my word, now Barrow's fate is certainly in the lap of the gods, because Tom Crawford has rolled the ball into the back of the net. Poor defending from Barrow. Acres of space for Crawford, who puts the ball beyond Steve Arnold. And in the closing stages here now, it is Barrow 1, Chester 2. Starting to turn for Barrow. Once again though, letting themselves down at the back as Diarra. On it goes to Paniatu. Corner of the area, Paniatu lifts it into the box. Headed clear, Lewis Walters picks it up on the corner of the box at the other end, but can't get it on target. And it is going to be a goal kick now in this game. There has been a goal, and Dover are 2-1 up in injury time against Woking. As the corner's taken, whipped in, comes to Lewis Walters. There's still a game on here. Shot comes into the back post, down the play it goes.
Marsh-Brown scores! Dover in front in added time.
Now Lewis Walters again will carry the ball forward. In it goes to Fitzpatrick. Whips the ball across. Header on there by Diarra, comes in from Luke James at the back post, puts it wide, a goal, and it is going to be a goal kick, but that must be now surely the final minute of this game.
Yeah, good effort from James, right? I think he just took a knock as he got in front of the defender.
As the final whistle has gone in the game between Woking and Dover, it has finished 2-1 to Dover in that game, which means the Bluebirds have avoided relegation. It's a massive relief here for the Bluebirds. They are avoiding relegation. The ball's played in from Lewis Walters, headed away once again. The final whistle goes. A rare, very rare cheer from the supporters to a defeat. It's more a sigh of relief, you'd have to say, because the Bluebirds, despite losing here by 2-1, a victory for Dover in that game against Woking means it's going to be Vanarama National League football for Barrow next season. Jubilant scenes over at the Holker Street end. Players and supporters are celebrating together, really, as Barrow have avoided relegation today.
And what it means, doesn't it? It means so much to me to sit here and watch National League, and that's what it's all about. You know, you end up in the position in the league you are because of the way you perform over your 46 games, and at the end of the day, we've survived. That's the fantastic thing.